Hey, and welcome back to R.E.P.O, the solo run. I did off recording stuff because I am a little bit stupid and I forgot to push the button. You know, it's fine. I didn't make too much progress. I only got through one quota. I did it like yesterday. I didn't end up uploading anything that I got because it was super fragmented footage, but it was fun. As you can see, I have a couple of things that I got from it. Hold on, I gotta boost the volume up a little bit for my own atmospheric needs. Fan. Probably heard that. Alright. I got a frying pan. Got some range and some strength. Still got the indestructible drone. Still got the stun mine. Or I guess I might have gotten a new one. I really just straight up can't recall which items I did and didn't have. Anyway, we have 6 strength, enough to kill some enemies by just grabbing them. 180 health, enough to tank a couple of hits. So, that's good. Bullseye tree. Test tube that I'm going to put straight on the point, because I don't want to have to frickin' deal with it later. And pop! There we go. Let's open this up. Nothing in there. Did I check around in this room yet? No, not really. Okay. It's going to be a very large map, presumably, just because we're already on, quota, 5 more billion or whatever. Ay. 4, I believe, is the maximum number of extractions that you need. So, you know, it's nothing too crazy. Oh, okay, it's this room. It's not a pit into nowhere. It's just a special room. I was kind of hoping we'd get literally anywhere other than Mechanic, because I just find this area, how do I put it, more creepy than the others? Honestly, I just prefer Swift Broom the most, because I think it looks neat. This room's very fun. It has this cool storage shipping container thing. You can even open it up. Doesn't look like we got anything rough. Alright. I've learned a couple things about some of the monsters and how to deal with them. For example, Robe. Turns out that they work a lot weirder than I thought. They're just annoying still, of course. Like, you can just walk away from them, though. As long as you don't look at them, they literally can't freaking catch up to you because they're so slow. At least their normal speed is. If you look at them, they get angry and speed up. Uh-oh. Monster coming. Let's leave this over here and see what we are dealing with. Door opened relatively slow, so it could be something annoying. We know we... Oh, that's problematic. So that's a Mind Master or whatever the frick. I don't really know their exact name. Hi, bud. Just gonna let you deal with that. It triggers... Yep. Go. Nope, it decided to trigger on me instead. Okay. I don't know how this thing works. Well, it doesn't exist anymore, so... Shoot. Hi! Do your stupid grabby thing. Please? Ooga booga! Dang it! I just need to kill him. I wonder, can I throw you? Nope, definitely cannot. Oh, maybe I can. Okay, they're called mentalists. Got it. Hello, spewer. Yeah, that's right. Frick, I'm gonna die for this. I beg you! I might reset this already. Oh, that did like nothing. You kidding me? Get aggressively rotated, nerd! Dang it, I tried. With the spewer active, though, it's kind of a pain. Come on, kill him, spewer, kill him! Kill him! Spewer? The spewer decided to shut the frick up. Let me aggressively freaking rotate him. Oh, we got him. Okay, great. Now I just need to kill the spewer, and then we're fine. Where did my frying pan go? Okay. Get off my boy. There's probably a more consistent way of killing mentalists than that, but like, I mean, stun mines and whatnot obviously are probably a better way. Might just reset, honestly, because that is a necessary thing to do every once in a while. Fun fact, the reset button is right there. Push it, please. In all seriousness though, solo running, you need to use the reset button because you will not be able to succeed long runs if you do not. This is not just like advice, this is the best way to play it. Save scum, it's more fun that way. I promise you. Anyway. I almost forgot. Recharge the silly. Kinda sucks that you can't move, like, tools further away from you. But you can with mines and bombs. But not most types of tools, for some odd reason. Anyhow. I gotta deal with this now. No other choice. I mean, obviously I could just shatter it, but that would be a waste of money. And we need that cash. To buy more strength upgrades. Frickin' dang it. Basically, we're just hoping it's a frick ton of spewers and nothing else, because I can kill them alone. Very easily. And they're worth money, so it's beneficial if it's just spewers. Of course, that doesn't happen because of the way that the game generates enemies, but I mean, like, come on. Be cool. 6 strength. Whatever, just... full. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Let's just rotate this sideways. Okay, it's in there. What else do I have to deal with in this stupid room? A diamond, a uranium glass, another freaking jar or whatever. Are you kidding me? I thought that was in the car. Okay, well, that's 2K down the drain. Praise be for the double jump. Actually... oh my gosh, range is insanely good. Okay. It's in there. Just stick this on top. Kind of not really a better way of doing that, to be honest. I might have to pull this separately. Actually, I'll just take this straight back to the point. Then I'll get to work on the other stuff. Nothing's come in here yet. If they did, I might start beating them to death with this to get them out of the way. I heard a loud sound. It's nothing dangerous, probably. Of course, the R.E.P.O way necessitates resetting every once in a while. If I have to reset this run again, I might just... like, I'm probably not gonna save scum in the way where if I die, I'll just use the backup. The backup's there in case the game breaks. Which it is highly likely to do, because it has done so in the past. Of course, it's not super common, but like... gnomes! Get away from my money! Alright, we're good. Gnomes is gonna be a pain, but at least that means that we've already got one of the creature types out of the way. Also, gosh dang, I love having a high strength stat, because holy frick. Anyway. Keep on going. Put this next to the point, probably here is good. No, frick you, game. Give me my drone back. having just lots of stat ups is fun. The gnomes are going to be an enormous pain now that I think about it. Not much way to get around them. Alright, let's go. First point nearly done. And we'll be several thousand richer for it. Let's do it this way. Alright, cool. That's already 4K. Almost enough to fully clear this area. Not exactly enough, though. We're gonna have to find the next point quick. I want to do one of the later points early, just so I can get it out of the way. Or the later points early, I guess, not just one of. Also, how long do the gnomes die for? I should look that up. I'm sure somebody's figured that out by now. Game's been out for a little while. Let's see. I might shut this. For better comprehension of my environment. No monsters in there? Good. Money! I hear a point. Might wait on this one. Yeah, because this is a relatively easy extraction to do. Its positioning is kind of convenient, all things considered, so... if necessary, I will just do it, but, like, come on. Surely that can't be necessary. Oh, bangers. Hi, buddy. Into the void. Portal hell. I love those guys. Oh, shoot. That sound effect's not fun. I don't think this room has anything especially important in it. Might be some loot. Let's check it. I remember this room. I haven't actually gotten to go into it because last time I was playing with friends and they were the ones who did it, but, like, looks pretty cool. I'm assuming there's not going to be too much loot up here, right? Oh, there's one thing. At least two things, actually. Okay. Set that down. It's probably the largest item here. How about I move the globe over, actually? So I put the globe over here. I saw a champagne bottle as well, actually. Jeez, why is this worth more than the freaking test tubes? Seems odd to me. Yeah, rotating does not seem to be working the way I want it to. That's fine. This is the most unstable freaking positioning possible, bro. Surely, if I rotate this just a little bit, it can fit. Right? What if I take the money bag out? Hear me out. Take the money bag. Just set it to the side for a second. Okay, good. Didn't lose any value. Shut up, annoying ambient sounds. And then just stick this here on top of the annoying crown that I'm realizing is in the way. Put the crown over there. Reposition this for like the 8th time. This is just moving simulator at this point, bro. Alright, and then stick the big money bag in. Boom! That's definitely more stable. I think, anyway. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Might want to leave this behind me while I search, but I also don't want to get attacked by gnomes, so I think I'll just leave it, taking it with me. Honestly, I'm scared because we've only seen 2 of our enemy types so far. Bangers and gnomes, which aren't too problematic, especially when I can grab them from a pretty long range. I'm scared of whatever our larger enemies end up being, though. Which, I mean, that's reasonable to be afraid of. Just praying they're easier, larger enemies to deal with. Like, not Headman. Crap. Headman's a pain. Is there any good hiding spot in here? No, there is not. I saw him moving. Shoot, shoot, shoot. There is a hiding spot up here. So we can wait him out. I'd love to just kill him outright, but I don't have the necessary tools to do that safely. So, kind of just stuck waiting him out. Once I get to 13, I think it's 13 strength, you can just kill every single enemy in the game by picking them up and aggressively rotating them. Frick was that shattering sound? Oh. Hi. Must have been a gnome falling to their death. I think my valuables are probably being attacked right now. No, they're not actually. That's lucky. Okay, Headman's kind of skedaddled off for now. Use the iframes of this. Quick little tip for Headman, if you know he's around, or even if you don't, whenever he gets mad and tries to kill you, a special effect plays where the screen like goes a bit blue. Technically this happens with some other stuff as well, but with the Headman it's most important to remember because he's one of the most dangerous enemies that has that effect trigger. So, just good to remember that Headman is a little bit of an annoying piece of garbage, but there are ways to get around him. And oh boy, remember that static effect, because if it happens and you know there's a Headman, break line of sight immediately. And preferably get a big hiding spot, but if that's not an option, just continue with the break line of sight thing. Looks like our deepest extraction point's probably over here. Going to make the assumption that it's past that door. Yep, okay. This isn't necessarily a hard extraction point, but it is deeper into the facility than I'd like to have to deal with, so I'm just gonna do it right now so I don't have to later. Be exceptionally careful here, since there's tiny pit there and big pits here that will kill us instantly if we fall into them. Looks like I missed an upper area, which, I mean, it's not super likely that it's gonna have stuff, but wow, that double jump is actually insane. I saw you, banger. Give. You're going in the portal to nowhere. Let's check through here. If there's a big item especially, it'll be nice that we've checked this. If there's nothing, well, womp womp. If there's even a singular item, that means, hey, we did something worthwhile down here. And indeed there is, worth 2,700. Just keep gathering stuff. Hopefully we'll have enough to buy a couple of strength upgrades by the time we reach the next, or the exit, whatever the frick. The next shop. Stand ready for the Headman, not the Watchman. What the frick am I talking about? Try to get big items out of the way first, blah blah blah. You know the strat. I've already explained it. I did last time, anyway. If you haven't seen it, another R.E.P.O video as to how we got to mostly this point. Now the hard part is going to be actually finding every resource and getting it out of the way. There's a ring in there and a little guy. I don't think items spawn that high up. There's a monkey. Let's check this as well. Okay. Let's get these 3 items and then let's probably extract, because I don't want to have to deal with this any longer than I have to, because it's a choke point. Since you're required to go through this room. Get the frick out of here, gnome. Don't like those guys, but you can kind of just grab them and then jump to murder them instantly. So, they're not usually a huge problem. I love range so much. Oh my gosh. It's so helpful. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Flamethrower could be helpful. I'm probably not going to use it, though, because I've got frying pan, stun trap stuff available. Okay. I might leave behind one of the other smaller things just so I don't have to make as many trips. Especially because we have to deal with Headman. And I do not have the resources necessary to kill him effectively. There is the ring in there. There is the monkey right here. That was the locker shutting. How much speed do I have? 2? Okay, so it might be not too smart to get more than... Okay, that was just the monkey triggering. That's the effect that'll also play when the Headman gets mad at you, but there's other stuff that happens as well. You! Frick you. I hate these guys. They'll pick up your valuable items and throw them around. They're the worst. Got him! We're 3,800. Jeez. Valuable. At least we know another one of our problem enemies. Okay. 52k. Boy, howdy, am I glad there's a hiding spot here. He shouldn't get mad at my stuff and eat it. Please freaking don't do that. Okay, thank goodness. Why did he choose to come in here? Now of all times as well. There's 2 of them. Jeez. Well, I just have to wait for them to leave. They can't hear, so I'm under no real danger from them. And the real threat is if another monster comes in here and accidentally gets me to trigger them. That's rough. But I am glad that we know that there are 2 Headmen. Because if I did not know that, we would be in an even worse position. I'll wait a bit longer before beginning to get out of here. And searching for the next point and whatnot. But oh man, is that a problem. I believe they're gone for now. Let's begin making our way out of here. The stun mine kind of sucks, honestly. It hasn't been very helpful recently. It's supposed to stun enemies, but instead it just targets me. So I have to figure out how that works a little bit better. It seems like it just targets whatever's nearest to it, so maybe I have to put it down and then run to another room and pray the enemy stays there while that happens. Okay. This room is about to be empty. It is now emptied. Uh-oh. Steam ping. Okay. Gnome. Where? I see you, piece of crap. Okay. Stop frickin' DMing me, bro. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Shift tab. My beloved. Oh, the final other point is here. Oh, and it's like a really freaking easy one. Okay. That's good. Okay. I don't think there's anything in there. Which means I just have to check these 2 rooms, and then we're done. Pray the Headman do not appear. Doesn't look like there's anything up top. Just gonna get unluckier and unluckier every time. Actually, I'm fine with this if it means that we just get all the money quickly. There's a big item there. And a medium. Or one that should be medium, but actually technically probably isn't. And there's this room. It's gonna take a minute to loot that, so here's what I'm gonna do. You are not leaving. I'm gonna put this stuff on or next to the point. Mainly the big money bag next to the point. And then just start collecting stuff in this cart. This goes on the point. Money bag's too big to put directly on point, so... or too valuable, rather. In fact, I'm gonna hit it with the indestructible drone. That is not what I wanted to target, and you know it. You know, if I was a little bit smarter, that wouldn't have been hard for me. There we go. And just set it down right there. Okay. Glad to have an indestructible drone on hand. Got to be a little bit more hurried because gnomes are alive and annoying. Here, let's do that. Okay, this room's quite large, so we have to check it quick. Bathroom. Oh no, side room, not bathroom. Knew there'd be something in here, just didn't know what. You, get it. Get the frick away. Oh, just more gnomes. Get away from my cart. Okay. What is that sound? Is that gnomes or bangers spawning or something? It could actually just be bangers spawning. That's funny. I really wish all these sound cues actually did have a meaning, though. Because it would be nice to, like, know things based upon random sounds that happen. Jeez, 7,300 is kind of crazy. Okay, this might literally just be the last item. Oh, okay, I didn't damage it. Great. Now we only open up this, and we have 2 extraction points to do, but we only have to really do 1 because of the way that the money bag works. Frick yeah, baby. Just don't trigger the Headman. We can only take so many hits from them. Bangers! They're back. One, two, three. Okay. That's that dealt with. Didn't notice that earlier. Glad the map exists. For that very reason. We better hurry. Do not want to get into a worse position. Okay. Let's slowly and carefully place this onto the point. And add this as well. Okay. Now we just crouch down and stare at the map for a minute. That might actually alert them to where we are, so let's hurry. Should be pretty straight a shot to the next extract point. Yes, okay. Not even checking those lockers. I might check the upstairs, though. Content! There is a barrel in here. Propane tank, not barrel. Glad I checked that, because it's another 4K added onto this. And last point. Okay. There is what I am going to do. Set that there. Push the button. Wait until we have enough stamina to sprint most of the way back. Because the Headman and the Rugrat, really just everything is going to be a problem. Just run for it. Most of the way there already. Get out. Pray that the game doesn't spawn that. Okay. We made it. I did it. I have no idea how the frick we managed that. It only took one reset as well, which is great. Holy crap. Yeah, buddy. And there's not a single strength. Oh, there is. There's one. Yay. Strength upgrades. Ooh. Really focusing on them now. Pretty much just them. I do want a grenade. I might hold off on that for now. I want health. Regeneration, rather. I think I can get up there with a little bit of careful positioning. It's just kind of hard. Hold on, I can do this. Come on. Imagine if I died in the shop. That would be rough. Hold on. If I stack carts on top of each other, maybe I can make it a little bit of an easier jump. Yeah, there we go. Hey, 2 duct tape grenades. Okay, huge. These are basically the best grenades in the game. They're cluster bombs. They're really good. It's 3 for the price of 1. I don't actually need extra carts. Okay, cool. We got a lot more money to spend as well. I might just get more grenades and stuff. Rough that I don't get access to any frickin' more strength upgrades than just that one. Because I want a high strength stat. I could reset until it just gives me only strength upgrades. That would be funny. Oh, I'm gonna get an extra jump again. And that's most all of the money that we've got. I don't think I can afford any other upgrades at this point. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Unless I'm willing to remove, like, a single grenade, which totally wouldn't do something like that. For a singular stamina upgrade, please. I wouldn't be such a fool as to remove that for that. That should be good. How long have I been recording for? Only half an hour. Okay, I can go for a bit longer. We're gonna get a couple of stat-ups from this, and having another extra jump is really funny. I really wish I could just get more stuff than this, but honestly, that's fine. I'm gonna go for it. If I end up needing to reset, I need a reset, but that's fine. Need the extra jump, need the stamina, need the strength. Dude, 2 jumps is actually insane. Look at that. Or I guess 3 jumps, technically. I'm gonna drop this here, and just take some extra explosives with me. Recharge that. Because I can stun some bigger enemies with this to kill them. Okay, let's try it. Let's do this. It's not gonna end well, but I mean, let's do it. Hey, Swift Broom! This is a fun map. At least in my opinion, I really enjoy it. Oh, man. Let's see how things go. Already got ourselves a uranium glass. And a diamond. And a goblin head. And a big old bottle. There's lots of stuff in here already, that's the point. And the necessary extraction value is a little bit higher, which means we're guaranteed significantly more money than we were for the other thing, so, you know, money. Strength is so fun to have high amounts of. I didn't even know if that would fit through, but it just did. That's awesome. Let's open these up both. It's like I missed a chalice. Oh, I can just get up here myself. That's kind of huge, actually. I'm a parkour master. Shoot. I can actually just kill that. Where's the Shadow Child? There we go. What if I just, like, slammed him into the floor? Got him! Alright, that's one problem out of the way. Glad it's a relatively simple one to deal with as well. Did waste some durability on it, but that's fine. I don't know why I did that. Right, because I need to recharge my frying pan. Duh. Not a very strong weapon, but it seems like it does, like, stun enemies effectively, so maybe I can just use that to beat people to death. Wild sentence, by the way. Okay, death room. Do not want to fall off those edges. So, doesn't look like we're gonna have to deal with a monster in here. Yeah, okay. This seems new to me, actually. Oh, it totally is. What the frick? There's just a pit of death there? Never seen this room. Ba-da-da. Gosh darn it, I have to reset. Dang it, man! Huntsman is way too strong. I thought I could jump out of the way. I might use the backup later and see how much progress I can make alone with it, but I think that's the end of this run. It's a good run, too. Oh well. Thanks for coming. I think I'll probably just cut it off here. That was some more solo R.E.P.O. I'll probably see if I can get another good run going. I might cheat to restore the previous save file, but it'll be a couple quotas behind. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna accept this loss, because I think that's like a pretty good, you know, failure point. Thanks for coming. And, most importantly, have a nice day. Bye!